I know it's been a very long time since I last uploaded on this channel. It's been like 3-4 months, and some of you guys are going to see this notification pop up in your phone and be like, oh, who is this? Actually, a matter of fact, if you remember me and you remember my videos, type the number 2, because when NBA 2K23 comes out, I'm going to be way more active on this channel, covering a lot of drama and a lot of things that go on within the channel, because I've gotten a lot of comments lately on the YouTube channel like, oh, where did you go? What have you been doing? And to just be honest with you, there really hasn't been much worth covering in NBA 2K22, so I'm basically just waiting until NBA 2K23. But as of late, actually literally 2 hours ago, there's been a situation that I've actually looked at and paid attention to, and it's been very interesting. Now, this situation involves two YouTubers, one being a very OG person within the community by the name of Gento. A lot of you guys know who he is. He has, I'm pretty sure, over 1 million subs. He's very known in the 2K community. He's been known since the days where making 2K videos was cool and when people first started out doing it. And then we have another big YouTuber by the name of DBG, who is a little bit on the newer side compared to Gento. Now, for you guys who don't know, Gento was covered on this channel about 2-3 years ago, where I made a video titled "What Happened to YMDGento," where basically Gento went through this phase where he wasn't really acting like himself. He was cussing out at people. He was getting mad at Shake in particular. And me and him actually had a little bit of drama that brought out a very bad side of Gento. I don't know if you guys remember, but people were very concerned about his mental health. He was not acting like himself at all. And it was a very scary time if you were a long supporter of Gento. Now, that kind of went under the bridge and he went back to acting normal. He went back to acting like himself, and now it seems that this is now being brought out to him due to a situation that involves DBG. Now, this situation got so bad that it led to Gento tweeting out essentially death threats to DBG. Now, this situation all started because of a video that was uploaded by DBG2, which is obviously DBG's second channel, where he uploaded a video titled "The Tragic Downfall of Gento from NBA 2K Legend to Irrelevant." Now, this title might be a little harsh, but I understand the videos that DBG is trying to make on his second channel, and it's basically going over the history of the 2K community. Now, I have made videos like this in the past where I first started my channel. I basically covered all the history, and I made videos with like LNU, OSN, and things like that. Now, when you talk about things that have happened in the 2K community, you do have to basically burn bridges or be very honest and upfront with your video. Now, with that being said, it's gonna offend a lot of people, especially when you're talking about old situations. For example, when I made the video that is on my channel about the LNU situation, I basically made a video exposing how LNU basically used people to edit his videos. Now, that's not gonna sit over well with LNU, regardless if it happened 2 or 3 years ago, but you make that decision when you go down the path of making videos about things that have happened in the past. And I think DBG is aware of this. I don't really think he had any ill intent of calling him irrelevant. Now, it is a little harsh, but is it somewhat true? Yes, and I'm not saying that DBG is, or not DBG, I'm not saying that Gento is irrelevant, but is he as popular as he once was? Absolutely not. And I think he's aware of that, and I think DBG didn't really mean anything disrespectful by it, even though it can easily be taken that way. Now, with that being said, when Gento saw this, obviously he reacted in a way that wouldn't be positive, because when you see this on YouTube and you see another YouTuber calling you irrelevant, your immediate reaction is going to be get offensive. I don't think, or get offended. I don't think anybody who's doing YouTube or content creation would see this and be like, you know what, no problem, I'm not going to get mad about this. So Gento went ahead and he took to Twitter and he had some very interesting things to say. So the first 2 tweets on your screen read as following: "On God, I never mentioned any of these 2K weirdos, and yet you guys are on my blank and blank are always in their mouth. But if I respond, I become the bad guy." And then he continues to say, "He started it. I was minding my business again." Y'all see this, right? Last time the other dude tried to play victim when he started it. This time it's gonna be 100 million times worse. 2 hours left, little boy. Delete it or RIP, which obviously stands for rest in peace. Now, right out the rip there, saying delete it or rest in peace is an insane thing to say in its own right, but you don't really know what he's referring to. Let's continue, and he follows it up with these 2. "No, seriously, did the 2K community forget? 2 million views on a Will Smith video, then I flipped the money investing. I'm not a slave to playing NBA 2K, you Irish Lucky Charm. 8 hours left or your new name is D3. Trust, you don't want to mess with Cobra King. Another tweet follows up and it says, was it the music? Instead of telling my ops this year to die slow, I'm singing on Beyonce and her husbands Bonnie and Clyde. Do I really have to make another example out of a 2K weirdo? Did you forget the logos? Did you forget Ryan? Do I need to remind you at DBG 12 hours left to remove the video? Now, this is insane because this guy is now referring to himself as King Cobra. And as I mentioned early in this video, when Gento went through that stage of not really acting like himself, he basically said that he put on this persona for a TV show, and he put on this persona to basically, I think it was essentially to secure like airtime on a channel and for him to try to explore a different avenue of his life where he was going to be a rapper slash TV star slash entertainer. I'm not really too sure. The whole situation is confusing. And then the last tweet I see here, Gento tweets out this. Title for the next video, I paid $75K on my custom Glock 19 X RIP DBG. Now that right there is insane because now he's involving firearms in a YouTube channel, and I don't really know what this guy is capable of. I definitely don't think he would go to the extremes of actually, you know, attempting to do something like that over a YouTube video of someone calling him irrelevant. But I'm not really too sure because I don't really watch Gento. I don't really keep up with Gento too much. But I have seen Gento acting more of himself lately. But this is a situation that has kind of brought that back out of him with him clashing heads with DBG. After all this broke out, people on Twitter were all getting involved with the situations. They were putting their 2 cents on it. And the majority of the comments were saying that Gento has absolutely lost his mind. Now, DBG and him went back and forth on Twitter for a little bit. A majority of Gento's tweets are deleted, and some of them I can't see because I have been blocked for like 3 years now. But a majority of the tweets are deleted, and it ended up resulting in DBG actually removing the video that originally started it. So DBG went to Twitter and he tweeted out this. He said, yeah, I normally am one to laugh off threats, but I'd rather not have someone I once looked up to threaten to blank me over the internet. One video is not worth a 1 million subscribed channel threatening to blank me. Even though it's almost certainly an empty threat, I'm not taking the chance. And then he also tweeted, the video is gone at Gento, and since then the video has been unlisted and is no longer viewable to the public. Now, like I said, I understand both sides here. I understand that DBG was just trying to make basically an innocent video where he was covering the history of the 2K community. It'd be like someone making a video on me and being like, oh, Phantuums fell off and he no longer makes news videos or whatever. Obviously, I would see that and I would take it in a negative way. But like I said, that comes with the territory of making videos like that, because when you make videos like that, you're going to want to give the most accurate representation of a situation that you're talking about. Now, as far as it goes, I'm pretty sure the situation has died down, but it's crazy to think that Gento is able to turn that switch and let people really know that he does not want to be played with when it comes with people talking bad about his name. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. Do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Type the number 2 if you're getting NBA 2K23. Type the number 3 if you don't care. Type the number 4 if you think that I'm a loser. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time, and peace.